Hey everyone, the People's Envoy here, Updog back with you again, and we got DD7 Node 2, the unrestricted node. Wanted to walk through that, show you what characters you need to take out first in that node. Once again, I said this in my other video, but I did use APOC and Scroll in this unrestricted section. I don't think both are necessary, but when we get to Node 3, I'll show you why I did this team, or at least APOC and Scroll. So let's get into Node 2 though. I'll show you what to do, what to look out for. I did end up doing only 4 attacks on this node. This node is a lot easier than the first node was. There are some characters to look out for. So Weaver is one of them, obviously. And you also want to try and control the Rogue as well. Probably control 2099 if you can as well, but really get that Weaver locked down, make sure she's ability blocked, make sure that Rogue is ability blocked. Weaver, or if 2099 takes a turn, it's not the end of the world. So, but yeah, definitely keep that Weaver in check and the Rogue, at least on this first wave. So, other than that, it's not too bad. Big Time can be a little bit of a problem with his basic, doing that all the time, and his ult too. If you have like a Black Knight in there with you, he can, flip those buffs, flip that taunt right off the bat. So I was just checking to see who we got coming up in the next wave, but Robbie putting in a lot of work in this section as well. Nice that he has an ability block. So we got an ability block from Scroll, Robbie, and APOC is really nice to have, and then the rewind from Vulture. But like I said, I don't think for the first 2 nodes, I don't think you need both APOC and Scroll. But in my Node 3 video, you'll see you will need for sure someone will to be continued on that one. So Black Knight putting out some big damage there. Trying to figure out who I should go for first. I decided to go for the Weaver since she is stunned. She won't get that extra turn meter and the energy. Rogue is under control right now, so that's a good thing. Zombie Jugs drops in, so that's unfortunate. He's got that pre-taunt, so we'll just wipe that away with APOC. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
And unfortunately, Korg was taunting, so I had to use the APOC punch on him. So that sucks. Then I go ahead and use the Scroll ult there, get some more damage. Really thought that Rogue would fall over by now, but she's still hanging in there. Now we got 2 Cravens in there too. They can be a problem, as we will see. Definitely helps to get that offense down on those Cravens. Reduce his damage. With this team that I'm using, this is usually how it goes. Usually Scroll and APOC and Robbie are the last ones standing. So, not a surprise, really, but... Oh, there's another Rogue. You're going to make sure that you control her. Keep the ability block on her over there, too. And then, like I said, work on those Cravens, because they can do some big damage. You just saw that Craven take out my Robbie a few seconds ago. Here he comes back on Scroll. Luckily, the ability block didn't land. And this attack number 1 is basically over now. We're just gonna save some cooldowns, try and get some energy. Try to get some more damage out there. We did burn that Craven special on that one, so that was good. So the next few attacks I did while I was on vacation, and for some reason it's got this really zoomed in view for some reason. I don't know why. I apologize about that, but we'll still show this to you just so you get the gist of what's going on here. Alright, so I go ahead and flip the taunt with Scroll to get that Zugs out of the way, really. And then we'll definitely want to slow that Rogue down, so it's just special right there on Zim to make sure that happens. That Craven's almost dead, so I get rid of him. with Robbie. Then, like I said, those Cravens can do some pretty good damage. So, and that Zuggs, he does a lot of damage too. But he's really not too bad if he doesn't one-shot you. If he one-shots you, I would reset the node. But alright, so we APOC ult and almost take down that Craven, but we're gonna take down the Rogue because she's I thought she was within striking distance of the big APOC punch. She almost fell, but that's alright. We got a Robbie ult to clean up things. If they take a turn, they should bleed out, at least the Rogue and the Craven anyway. You know, like I said, those are the two main targets. Then you want to go after Hela too, just because we have Zim on the field and Zug, so that takes away some of their power, I guess. So we'll take out the Rogue and the Craven, and Emma's going to be a little bit of a problem too, so we're going to start working on her. Love that Vulture basic. I don't think I covered this in the first video, but I went with this team also because Scroll and APOC I'm going to get good use out of in a bunch of other game modes, Crucible, War, even Raids, at least for Scroll anyway, and some in Arena as well. So, and then on top of that, they were all each one class of Origin gear. I didn't double up on Origin gear or anything, so that was nice to be able to get in as well. Even though Scroll and APOC are very expensive, it was still nice to not have to double up on things. And looking at my plan for the rest of DD7, trying to even some things out as far as gear goes, but looks like I might go all Mystic characters in, well, except for one in the Cosmic section, so that'll be interesting. But I've only used Robbie for Mystic, so don't think I'm gonna use any Mystic in Global. So there's that ult again from Zuggs, just smacking us around with his arm. It's ugly, but we get through this wave with 3 characters left on our side. We're probably gonna get smacked here. Oh yeah, this wave was interesting. I go ahead and special on Big Time, and then he just wipes out my Vulture. So once again, we're down to APOC and Scroll. And so Big Time, Weaver again is going to be important to control here. You might want to try to put a Disrupt on Beta Ray Bill if you can. So I decided to ult onto everyone with Scroll there to get that offense, especially that offense down is huge. And my battery was running low on vacation there. Basically, we're just gonna get some damage. I think I wanted to get some damage on Weaver. I didn't want to trigger her and make her take her first turn though. So I was trying to decide what to do. I did go with the basic, and Sylvie wipes me out. That was attack number 2. All right, attack number 3. Like I said, there's only 4 attacks on this node, so let's get into attack number 3 here. So this one I was able to record on my computer on vacation. I just noticed I left the Crucible tournament logo there, but I was on vacation. I was just trying to make sure I remember to attack, honestly. So we gotta deal with this Weaver here. She's definitely a problem, so we ability block her. We want to stay away from her. Don't give her any extra turn meter that we don't have to. Now we got 2 Zuggs that just popped in, so we definitely want to get rid of their taunts if we can. And we got 2 Big Times. That's a problem too. I do believe I have the Vulture ult, but I decided to basic. It looked like I had the ult anyway. Maybe it's hard to tell with that logo in the way. But go for the APOC ult again, and we are gonna take out that Weaver, I believe it is. Yep, there she goes. Easy as that. And the Sylvies, they can, you know, they do their ult first, and then their going to do their stun. So the Sylvies can be a problem if you let them hang around long enough. And the Beta Ray Bills can be a problem. Well, there comes some more people dropping in. We got another Rogue that dropped in. Looks like another Beta Ray Bill. So we got 3 Beta Ray Bills. I would probably, if you can time it, if you can get it to work, I would not let 3 Beta Ray Bills on the come out and spawn. Now I was fine since I had the team that I had, but if you have a team of just Scroll or just APOC or something, I would definitely try and take at least one of them out, because they were a problem. And we'll get into attack number 4 here. Alright, so we got the stretched or zoomed in screen again for some reason. So once again, apologize about that, but this is the last attack. We're going to finish this node off. For some reason, the 3rd Beta Ray Bill went back. He went and hid somewhere, so we got a little lucky there. So once again, we're going to clear out these taunts from Zugs again.
Bazinga!
Oh, there's the Beta Ray Bill. There's the Rogue. Okay, they were just a little late to the party here. So we're going to slow those Beta Rays over there and the Big Time. So that's important to do that. And also Big Time, he also gets turn meter if you hit him. So got to be careful on that as well. Looks like I got an ult with Robbie available. Oh no, I'm sorry, with Scroll. I have an ult with Scroll available. But to go ahead and ability block the Rogue and rewind everybody there. So again, basically the main takeaways on this node is control the Weavers, control the Rogues. Don't let 3 Beta Ray Bills drop, and also control those Big Times if you can. Especially Weaver and Big Time, control them, but don't hit them. Hit them the least possible amount that you can until you're ready to like really wail into them. Or if they're stunned, then go ahead and wail into them. So, and that's W-A-I-L, not W-H-A-L-E. Well, you could wail W-H-A-L-E into them as well, but... So I did have the APOC ult available right there, but I decided to hold it. We're going to try and work down this Big Time here a little bit more. Would be nice to get a slow on Rogue if I could, but I just didn't get the opportunity to. And I go ahead and ability block the Beta Ray over there to make sure he doesn't ult on me. You have to carefully kind of plan your moves here, and if you really want to be good at Dark Dimension or get through it efficiently, you really got to know what is coming next from them that's going to hurt you the most. Since they have way more stats than your team does, it's very nice to know that. So I did let that Beta Ray ult me because I thought he was done with his ults, because I thought he had already done it, but he didn't, so that kind of sucks. But we actually do clear this node, end up clearing this node. Like I said, this is only 4 attacks, so we're looking at 5 left on the field for the rest of the node. Trying to decide what exactly I want to do. Oh, that Beta Ray fell over. He bled out, so that was good. Oof, that Zug's ult just wiped Robbie out. Insane. I go for the ults onto Beta Ray to take out a bunch of health from everybody. Now we're just kind of slow playing this. Trying to save some cooldowns here. Take out the Beta Ray. Rogue's almost dead. Oh, there she goes. She's dead. Yep, now we're just going to basic it out and go into the next node. Go into the 3rd node, unrestricted node. I did end up healing Robbie up for that attack. Only 1 heal, so not too bad. But at this point, I'm still not ready with my city team yet. So I wasn't too pressed for time, or wasn't too stressed about, not getting a great attack in, I guess. So there you go. That was Node 2. Make sure to check out my video on Node 3 coming soon to the people, from the People's Envoys. So be on the lookout for that. And make sure you spend those resources wisely, everyone, and we will catch you in the next one.